Long ago, in the world of Theron, the Elven Alliance and the Human Empire were at war, with neither side gaining ground. Until the elves created a new breed of elf, which came to be known as orcs. The orcs united tribes of lizard folk and trolls, becoming a significant fighting force known as the Beastmen. They waged war against both elves and humans, each side believing the Beastmen were working with the other. Between the humans and the Beastmen, the elves were nearly wiped out, and the Beastmen and Human Empire arrived at a stalemate. Now, over 100 years later, we follow the stories of 5 brave heroes learning more about the people of Theron and fighting for their lives. Berenger, the dashing gambling man trying to make his way in the world. Braun, the exiled half-orc searching for his lost mother. Arundel, the once enslaved half-elf looking for a way to free his people. Maple, the orphan following the dream of her foster father. And Thaddeus, the historian seeking the lost knowledge of Theron. The world is on the brink of war. These are tales from Saresh.
Something is approaching your camp, and there is a low growl coming from the tree line.
Do you hear that?
I do. Wake up the guys. Grab my hammer and growl right back.
Yo, guys, we're not alone. I fucking shake fucking Thaddeus.
You shake Thaddeus? You shake his tent? What are you doing? You walk up and you physically touch him and shake
Yes.
him?
Leave me alone.
We have company.
We always have company.
Ain't that
Did
just the
you?
way?
Something's growling. I'm gonna go to the next tent.
Okay.
What's going on?
Wake up, Maple. Something's fucking growling.
Oh god.
I'm gonna wake up Bear.
You growl back.
Cut my armor.
We're not alone.
And
There's
out of the
something
forest
going on.
through the tree lines comes 2 wolves.
Okay.
Oh,
But these aren't the ranger wolves.
I was gonna say,
I was
do they
gonna
look
say the
familiar?
same. I was gonna say the same.
They are not ranger wolves. They're dire wolves.
I want to tame one.
Same.
I want the other. No.
I already called it.
Hey, there's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted one, and then he already called the other one.
I mean,
He's
y'all
gonna
can
get
call
involved.
dibs, but whatever happens, and everybody rolls.
Roll to tame.
So there are 2 dire wolves kind of crawling. They're advancing out of the tree line. Prowling. There we go. That's the word. And they are keeping low, and they're growling, and they're looking at you, and they're not backing down. They're dire wolves, so I mean, these are some big fucking wolves. They stand
How big are they?
stand about as tall as him.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna grab some deer meat.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
I was thinking of that.
Everyone's like, we're just gonna feed him, and they're gonna go the fuck away. He's sitting there growling. He's got what do you have on you?
My one.
I have a
Your
leg.
warhammer.
I have a leg.
I have my shield.
Thaddeus is still in his tent, like. Oh, I've got
I said I was putting
I'm
on my
just,
armor.
like peeking my head out of my tent, and like, oh goody. Slowly pull my head back inside the tent.
So
Hear me getting dressed.
can I just throw this leg at them?
You do want to roll the growl for intimidation?
If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work.
It
I mean,
could
you can
work.
still try.
What are you trying to do?
Just the same, because the last time we had wolves, I growled
So you never want a combat encounter. Got it.
No.
Go ahead and roll for.
I have a question. So, when we talk about intimidation, right? I know in the previous one that we used, they just ran away. But like in certain intimidation, like might they like freeze in fear? Or is it just strictly they're just gonna run away? So what do we define?
If you pass the check, I'd say that we can discuss it.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure what we mean when we say intimidation.
Let me set
They
the
could
difficulty
just-
for this in my head before you roll.
bow down.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like they
Sort
can
of
just...
like the Overlord intimidation.
Okay, I have set the difficulty.
If I want to put a level of effort, where would that fall under?
Honestly, I think it's an intellect check.
Okay. I will use 1 point of effort, and I will use my free point of effort from being with him for 24 hours.
Okay, so that drops it
2
by
points
2.
of effort. Yeet.
13.
So they're still advancing on you,
Okay.
right? And you go at them again. They're getting closer, and the first growl didn't work, so you step forward and you kind of like yell at them, and they stop, they back up. They're like, oh wait, hold on a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna cut up a deer, slice of deer,
Me too.
and toss it. I'm not tossing the entire leg. I'm tossing.
Oh, I'm
scrap.
tossing the fucking leg. I don't give a fuck.
You
Of course
can.
you are. You
So
didn't hunt it.
So I go.
You make him hunt the next one. It's fine.
So the wolves kind of look around. They look back to you, and they see that there's food on the floor, and they kind of like inch over to the food, and then they grab it and they kind of back off. And they turn like they're gonna walk into the woods.
And I cut up another slice, and I go, huh? Eh?
So
I hold it out towards them.
1 second. What?
I want to waste an experience point. Can I tame one?
You could spend an experience on it.
You know,
Is that not a long-term benefit?
That is a long-term benefit.
because like I'm defenseless and I would love a fucking direwolf.
Long-term benefit is not 1 experience. Long-term benefit is 4.
Yeah. So you can either spend 4 experience, or you can try and work for it.
Or RP it out.
And do it. I'm doing that already. You also started it already. You threw a leg at them.
All right.
The problem is that you threw the leg at him. Kyle's kind of like, you want a slice? You want some slivers of meat? So do you want to spend the 4 experience to get a pet direwolf?
Yeah.
Do you have the 4 experience?
Yes.
I have 8.
Fuck. Why are you not leveling up? I mean, I get it.
Because he keeps spending experience points like this.
I'm level 3.
I mean, I appreciate it. You're already tier 3.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I've
also tier 3.
never used experience points.
God damn.
I only used 1 for an action, and that was it. No, fuck. I want a fucking direwolf as a pet.
Oh god. Okay.
So his is going to succeed automatically. Got it.
It not perfectly, but basically.
Come here, boy.
It doesn't. It stays back with its food, and it just keeps eating the food. Kyle, what do? You try to entice it back again?
Yes, luring them.
Roll intelligence check for pleasant interaction.
Social interactions? Trained?
Is that really social?
Is it not?
No.
I don't.
It's not quite social.
I think pleasant interactions is a better term because you were trying to be friendly with it, but I wouldn't say it's social because it's not
They're not
intelligence.
talking back to you.
It's intelligent.
You don't
but
think
it's not
direwolves are smart?
humanoid.
They're not like the lizard men, which have speech and doesn't mean you can't put a level of effort into it.
You goddamn right I'm putting fucking effort into this shit. Oh. Hold on. I have a better idea. What's the difficulty on making friends with this direwolf?
I bet you'd like to know.
Is it higher than a 6?
No. Why?
He has
Is
a
there something
plan.
specifically for 6?
6 or lower.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
What is?
It's called pressing your luck.
What? Trying to befriend a direwolf is
You can
pressing your
choose to
luck.
automatically succeed on one task without rolling as long as the task's difficulty is no higher than 6. When you do so, however, you also trigger a GM intrusion as if you had rolled a 1. The intrusion does not invalidate the success, but it probably qualifies it in some fashion. You can do this one time, although the ability renews each time you make a 10-hour recovery roll.
So he gets a free GM intrusion if you do this?
So you are not rolling to befriend the direwolf. You're rolling to convince it to stick around and eat more meat.
Yes, that's what I'm doing, but we'll get it.
So are you using that ability for...
No, not for the meat. No.
I was gonna say,
Just doing it to entice it. But I am also putting effort into this, so...
What you gonna open?
Shit.
We're gonna, like I said, yours backs off, and it's not like leaving, but it's eating.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Yeah, okay. So it kind of stops and finishes chewing on its piece, looks to the other wolf with like a full fucking leg, and then looks back to you like, bro, what the fuck?
Huh? I got more for you.
And it kind of...
I set it on the ground in front of me. And take one step back.
And it takes a step forward.
How many steps is it?
It's like 3 steps away from the meat. It's not like they didn't get Var from you guys.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna
Back up
a little
enough.
more so that he can get to the meat, feel a little more comfortable.
Okay, so you back off.
Uh-huh.
And the wolf does come up and it grabs the meat and,
Uh-huh.
and starts to chow down on it and then takes a few steps back to the other wolf and sits down.
While he's eating, is he?
He's finishing up the
He
chewing.
brought it back to the other wolf with him.
Yeah.
While he's eating.
You picked up the meat you dropped and took it to where the other one was.
Okay, I'm gonna cut off another slice. I'm gonna get closer.
Roll again. Effort,
Is it the same roll as before?
but it technically is, yes, but it's the next roll for the event. So it is a new roll.
It's the same kind of roll.
Yes.
Right. I'm using my free effort.
For those who don't know, Bear has a gigantic grin on his face.
For those of you that don't know, he just used an experience to reroll.
I'm using the free effort. 12. I rolled a 3, so I had to spend experience. Come on.
Yo, I spent 4 right now.
This is the last slice that you can conveniently peel off.
Mhm.
And it kind of does walk back up, and it just hesitates, and then it takes the meat out of your hand
Okay.
and goes back over to its partner and chills.
Cool.
And they're just kind of chilling at the edge of your camp now, eating their food.
It's me now, food.
I finally come into my tent, got my staff. What's going on, guys?
We're good. They're not hostile.
You turn and you see the 2 dire wolves that on their 4s are about
Don't
as
worry,
tall
I'll back
as
you up.
It's fine.
Shh, don't
It's fine.
go back to bed.
We got it covered.
Go back to bed.
It's morning time anyway, so
I'm
You're tired.
really confused.
don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it right now. We'll explain later.
If one of those bite me, and you said don't worry about it, understand we're gonna have a problem.
I'm looking at the walls, making sure I'm safe.
Instead of going back into my tent, I'm going back inside of the carriage.
Should start breaking down again.
Shuts the door.
All right, so I'm gonna slowly approach the 2 wolves.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah. You act like y'all care if I die. you act like you care if I die.
Do you think that we're trying to kill you?
Fair question.
I am also.
I'm
going
talking
to
about
approach
in
the
character. Like my teammates.
Out of character, remember you spent XP to be friends with one of them. There's 2.
I'm working on the other one. I'm actually earning my friend. I'm also approaching them with the full leg that I
And
need.
just like that, we're out of rations.
We have plenty. It's fine. There's only 1 deer. There's
And
6 more legs.
the other deer was left at the other place.
That's fine. It's only a couple of days.
We also brought rations.
You do also have trail mix.
So as I'm walking slowly, are the dogs reacting?
What are you doing?
I'm leading with the rest of the leg.
With him.
The one started to growl at you. The one that you didn't get, the one that you didn't give the leg to, started to growl at you, and then Kyle's over there enticing it with more food.
Throw another piece.
Don't lie. I can't really. Just leave the rest of the leg.
Basically, just a bone at this point.
Most of them.
You should have done that.
Mine. Sure. You 3 years away. Are they chewing on the bones?
You would drop the bone off, and they start to play fight over it. Play fight? You're not too sure. There's
Okay.
growling and yapping at each other, and then they just seem to ignore you two afterwards.
Well, we gave them food. They should stick around.
Usually when you feed it, it keeps coming.
That's good enough for now.
They ignore you and focus on playing with the bone.
Yeah, we should let them be. You don't want to get between them and the bone. Unless you want to be in the bone. I'm done. I'm gonna start breaking down camp.
I'm trying to think if I'm gonna try to attempt to pet it or not.
I pull out my journal and I take notes as I note down Arendelle's. The chapter reads Arendelle's final journey.
I'm gonna attempt to pet it.
Oh.
Don't want to befriend it.
Sticks his hand up.
Okay. I mean, I can't stop you. But I have kind of made a point of they're fighting over a bone and are ignoring you. But if you want to try to pet it, I'm not going to stop you.
Oh, they're play fighting, right?
As far as we can tell, they're still like fucking 6 foot tall fucking wolves.
Yeah. I'll pet them after the.
Smarter option.
And Arendelle has earned the achievement, learns quickly.
Bear is
Just learns.
the risk.
Who learns?
Bear is the risk taker. He decided not to pet those wolves.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stand by them.
That's park yourself by a tree. Solid plan. I'm staying in the carriage.
So you chill near the wolves, keeping a safe distance, but still cheering near the wolves. Keep in mind, you guys still do have like bags of like preserved meats and shit. Like they didn't just give away your food.
Just give away some of the more perishable foods.
You could always go hunt too.
Also that. Especially if we make friends with direwolves.
Right. Which
I'm really thirsty. I could ride him.
I am not cleaning up after those things.
Out of character. Consider the mechanics of having direwolves, though. Like,
Right.
I mean, have you ever studied a direwolf?
Technically,
direwolves are not known to be in human lands.
Right. Interested about that. That's why I said I'm in the carriage. I'm still looking out. And I had my journal. But,
Hey, it's alright. You felt the same way about Braun.
right.
And now you're friends.
And now he's always on my shoulder.
Yo, you have a staff. I have a direwolf.
Right. Combat mechanics of
I mean,
adding
they're not-
direwolf.
They're not exactly friendly to y'all yet. They're eating food.
They are non-hostile, which is a good step.
They're non-hostile. Okay. So you guys pack up camp and
So heading that.
cool.
Well, I'm still there. Are they still playing? They're still
They're
fighting?
still fucking around with the bone, and the rest of the carriage is about ready to leave your ass. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay and try to still tame them.
You're gonna stay behind?
I'll catch up.
With
To a carriage?
Don't worry about it.
okay.
Really want this fucking wolf.
You paid the experience points for the wolf.
So, story-wise, you're
So are they gonna follow us then?
You're gonna get the wolf.
just maybe not immediately.
Now, maybe not immediately. Now, if you want to stay behind and play with the wolves, that's fine.
The thing about animals is that you can't just hound them. You've gotta give them their own time to work onto what you want them to be.
I know you paid the 4 experience. That doesn't mean you instantly get something.
I know, but I mean, I think it'd be badass if I just come back and you see me riding this motherfucker. Just
It would be cool, yes.
George, I don't mean to be a dick. It's you. If you stay behind and try to tame the wolf, I'm gonna make you roll for it. If I make you roll for it and things go wrong, you ain't going back to them at all.
Hey, Aaron, we're going. Come on.
I'm just gonna pick him up by the collar and put him in the car.
Puppy, no!
no, I'm really thinking of if it's worth a reroll of a character sheet.
I'll let him.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar and put him
I
in
can't physically fight him.
to the carriage.
You can physically fight him, you just wouldn't do well.
Okay.
I'd rather not lose our speaker. So, I'm going to... Arendelle, you fed them.
He's
Hungry-
also bringing him in still. He is still
Hungry
holding.
dire
Roll a
wolves.
might check.
Hungry direwolves are stopped attacking and started playfully playing with the food that you provided them. You're in their good graces. As someone who has traveled a lot and seen a lot, I'm highly recommending that you get in the carriage with me.
He doesn't have a choice.
I'm highly recommending that you stay in the carriage with me.
Fuck.
And we can revisit this once we've gotten back to town at least.
It's like I have a choice.
He'll stay if I knock him out.
Why is violence always the answer with you?
Because they don't get enough fucking combat rolls because Ken scares everything into submission.
Not wrong.
I'm honestly just teasing you. I think it's a good use of your character, personally.
Okay. So
Like, teasing aside,
now that we're on the
dig it.
carriage, who's driving?
Not me. I'm going back to sleep.
You're knocked out.
He's not knocked out.
I
Okay.
knocked him out.
I'm going back to sleep.
You go to
It's
sleep.
early in the morning. Technically, I'm into my shift.
It is their shifts,
Our shift.
Yeah, so y'all are driving then?
so y'all can knock back out if y'all want.
Yeah. And
Draco watch this whole thing from the back of the carriage.
let's
Like,
just avoid potholes and dire wolves and whatever.
I wasn't driving last time.
Yeah, I
was
was
dark.
driving.
oh, speaking of, we'll say that Draco helped you lift the carriage to put the wheel back on, or put the new wheel on.
He did that.
I did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, okay. Draco helped you.
So what was he there for then?
Two horses is better than one.
Moral.
There's still shit in there, right? Like, she's not
Right.
super strong. Like, she's not a fucking superhero.
Right, but I think she could lift the corner of the thing.
Yeah, it's not like we're lifting the entire carriage.
Right.
Fine, your mom doesn't help you.
And he's
You
just
don't
like-
bond with your
Oh
mom.
my god, whatever.
Ron walks up to try to help, and his mom's like, "Yeah, you can get that in."
Guys, I feel like I have a connection with that wolf.
Calm down then, buddy.
Don't fuck the wolf, please.
We're driving.
You know, I did.
So you two are in the front.
I wanna.
You say you want to drive?
Sure.
All right, I'll let him drive.
Draco, do you play games?
Oh god.
Oh god, here we go.
Do you like dice? You like cards?
I'm asleep.
Those aren't the games I play.
You wanna learn?
You want to learn Bloody Knuckles?
I want to learn Bloody Knuckles.
I'll play some Bloody Knuckles. Let's go.
I'm sure. You want to learn Bloody Knuckles too? We're all just in the back. You knock the fuck out.
I'm asleep.
They're practicing Bloody Knuckles with each other. What?
Oh, a melee attack is like 7 damage, I think. Like unarmed. Unarmed
it was
melee
six.
is 7
I thought it was 6.
for an orc.
Oh, fuller.
Well, even half orc.
I thought yours was 6.
No, I have a 4 base because it's a medium weapon for me. I have a +4 to damage. That's actually 8. To 8 points of damage for a unarmed combat attack.
So who wants to play first?
I'll play.
I'll go.
Oh, you can go first.
All right. So
Spread up, an idiot.
hold your hand out. All right. And I know you've played this before.
Yeah.
So we'll see how you do.
Yep.
And she punches your fucking hand.
Cool. What happens?
Roll a might defense.
A might defense?
Roll a might defense.
I'm obviously putting effort into that. Oh no. Sweet.
Is it a 1?
That's a 7.
Oh, thank fuck. It's like, dude, she just broke your fucking hand.
Ah, fuck.
I really hope we don't get in a fight soon.
Your hand is definitely sore.
Okay.
She is a full orc after all. All right.
Cool. Swinging time.
Why are all of my friends
Hot.
trying to injure
It's
themselves?
also effort.
2.
He missed.
You punch a wall, and she's like,
Missed. Damn. Bad shot.
"Okay, your turn.
Alright.
You want to hit first?"
You can hit first.
So she punches your fist. Roll a might defense.
With effort or no effort?
Oh. No, I don't need effort.
You're supposed to say before. So,
It didn't matter.
right.
So she punches your fist, and you fucking there's
It's
some
bare
defense
knuckle,
there.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's bare knuckles. So she just punches your fist, and she's like, not all you pink skins are squishy. Good to know.
Hey, I didn't die.
You gave. With your job, you shouldn't be given. All right,
He's old.
hit me.
Not old. What are you talking about?
Bonding.
20.
A 19 with a 20.
You're impressing mom.
Bro, she needs your job. You punch her hand, and there's an actual movement there, and she's like, "Nice."
I have my own role that I play. It's fine.
I fought an ogre and still saying nice.
14.
Good. You actually hold that blow.
It's been a while since I've played.
He need a warm up.
And meanwhile, we're just.
And now my turn to swing. Ha! Shit.
6.
9.
Are you
first of
using
all.
any absorbed damage? Any absorbed kinetic energy from there into your fist?
No.
Is it visible?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because if it's not visible, it could literally just come off as you hitting harder.
I think that's how I want to play it because of background.
If you do that, I'll give you a free point of effort. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9, and I'm already using effort. I want to be clear. I'm using effort this entire time.
Okay, so she feels it on that one. She's like, "That's better." All right.
One more with you.
Okay.
She
I'm going.
punches your fist.
I'm
Rob's
gonna
not
use.
playing.
Actually, sorry. Does my absorb energy also make it easier for me to, obviously, get hit?
Right. We didn't count it before, but I'll allow it for a game like this because it's all just good social fun.
Right, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
here,
use
like these
effort.
little smacks in the back.
I'm trying to sleep.
No one
Don't
cares.
worry.
Do you want to argue with them?
Do you want to play with us?
You can join us.
Yeah.
I think I'll just roll over.
Okay.
Smart.
So I'm gonna use the free effort.
After this one, we'll let Pretty Boy sleep.
I'm gonna use the free effort plus my effort. And we'll see how it goes.
Wait, free effort. Oh, his free effort?
Mhm.
You're using George's free effort for this?
Mhm.
You can only use it once a day.
That's it, don't worry.
And this is
11.
your defense too.
She's trying to fucking.
one up.
We're playing.
One up and work.
Alright, I see the game now.
Look, this is the closest to fucking.
Fun we've had.
Hey, has this session not been fun?
Combat fun.
Am I just a bad DM?
No.
I mean, arguably, but
Maple's trying to fucking slip,
she couldn't sleep with the ogre. She's got to sleep with somebody.
Yeah.
Might as well impress the orc.
Rolled an 11 with 2 efforts.
All right, so
Trying to
you
steal it
hold
away
it.
from
You
Bear.
hold off her punches pretty well. All right.
And then 1 effort into punching back.
What do you got?
14.
14. So you hit her, and she's with the effort. Yeah. Good games. Good games.
She has 1 effort for every action she does.
Every turn.
It's not like you can't use 1 effort.
You can use an effort on literally every roll.
As long as you have the
Capacity
edge or the
pull.
pull to support it.
Yeah, boy.
Sweet. Friendship points up.
Everyone like that.
Not everyone.
Oh,
Everyone who matters.
go to
wanna
bed.
I was trying to.
I can make you fall asleep if you'd like.
You'd never survive in a war camp. This keeps you up. She kind of sits back in her chair and looks out the carriage window. All right, back to you two. So you guys are driving.
He's driving, I'm just riding shotgun.
Are we speaking quite about the sledgehammer noises in the background?
No, I know what's going on.
Mom taught you bloody knuckles when you were a kid.
That's what's going on? Well, glad thing I'm in here.
Oh, you think you grow? God.
Except it was bloody face when I was when I was a kid.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mom always plays differently with the other kids.
So the rest of your 3-day trip goes pretty smoothly. You take a couple of rest stops every so often, and every night you do hear the howling of the wolves. You don't see them, but the wolves are following the caravan now, or your carriage ride now.
I told you I fucking shit.
Bear, why are you throwing little pieces of our rations out the back of the carriage?
Every so often you just throw a piece of jerky.
Yeah. Oh, making friends.
Okay.
I know what's that.
Take a swig from my flask.
Same.
And at this point, you guys are maybe an hour away from Kragsta.
We might want to stop sooner rather than later. I don't know if the city would appreciate your friends
I mean,
approaching.
People have dogs all the time.
Draka chimes in. They're probably smart enough to know better than to come into an actual town.
yeah.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna
Do you want?
come in.
Okay.
I'm not trying to lure them into the city.
I mean,
Right.
actually, I would, but not right now.
So I think what we're gonna do is, you guys have, a basic discussion of, well, we're going to stop off in Kragsta. This is what we want to do. And I think we'll actually end the session as you guys approach the gates of Kragsta.